So following up after a speed test between the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Galaxy S23 Ultra, I'm back with a battery showdown, putting both of these phones and the 14 Pro Max through a rigorous battery test. I maintained uniform screen brightness across all phones. Neither of them had a SIM card inserted, although the S23 Ultra displayed a signal despite lacking a SIM card, and they were all running the latest software patches. The phone screen stays on the entire time until the battery is completely drained. I've tried to only use everyday apps to replicate a real-world scenario and not use any benchmarks, which would have made this test a lot easier for me. But let's not take the easy way. Alright, starting things off with YouTube Shorts. So it's gonna be 2 hours of swiping through videos. After 2 hours, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is at 93%, S23 Ultra at 90% and 88% for the 14 Pro Max. It's worth noting that Apple tends to show higher battery percentage when nearly full, but the rate of depletion tends to increase once it drops below 90%. Let's see if this holds. 2 more hours of Instagram usage, the S23 Ultra takes the lead with 75% battery remaining. It's actually going neck to neck so far. Let's push things up a notch with some gaming. So after an hour, the 15 Pro Max surged ahead with 66% battery. All 3 phones were still closely matched. Next, I played a lengthy 4K HDR. Hours, the S23 Ultra regained the top spot. Interestingly, the 14 Pro Max experienced the most significant battery drain during HDR video playback. Following 3 more hours of Twitter and Spotify usage, both the S23 Ultra and the 15 Pro Max were tied with 17% battery left, while the 14 Pro Max had 12%. Honestly, it has been so exhausting to do this test. It's been 11 straight hours and these phones are still going strong. So I would highly appreciate it if you could like the video, as it helps the channel. But let's wrap things up by recording 4K 60fps video until the phone ran out of battery. You might notice that the S23 Ultra's viewfinder is darker, while this isn't the case for the iPhones. This is due to the larger camera bump on the iPhones, creating a greater gap between the phone and the surface. Not that it makes a difference because the screen isn't totally black, so the pixels are So after this lengthy 12.5 hour test, the results align with the trends I observed from the beginning. So you might have heard me saying over and over that Samsung has nailed it when it comes to the battery life of the S23 Ultra. And it's proven again in this test, where the phone comes out on top with a screen time of 12 hours and 39 minutes. In second place, we have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, just 3 minutes behind the S23 Ultra with a screen time of 12 hours and 36 minutes. The iPhone 14 Pro Max falls into last place, enduring 12 hours and 14 minutes. In all honesty, all these phones offer exceptional battery life. If you are a moderate user like me, any of these phones can easily last you for 2 full days. However, it's worth noting that the S23 Ultra also boasts faster charging capabilities compared to both iPhones. So in terms of battery performance, whether it's charging or discharging, the S23 Ultra is the superior choice. You can find the speed test between these 2 phones here, and I'll see you there.